Hi guys, welcome back to Dark Messenger channel for a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video. And this is Dark Vision 12 for the final area, EX Phantom Domain. For this video, I will make a spirited video for Dark Odin, Dark Diablos, and Dark Asura. Sorry for the late video because I have a lot of job to do and I haven't get any unit to cap this fight, so I make a few changes for my team. So for this fight we must use for the physical domain of ice and darkness, I will use the darkness elemental here. So as usual, if the enemy weakness is ice and darkness, so we must prevent the attack for the opposite side of the element, for fire and holy elemental. So this Dark Odin will use the holy elemental physical attack and also fire elemental magical attack. And for my team here, first I'm using for my team, hold the team, we need above 200% of fire elemental resistance and above 30% of holy elemental resistance. So let's check it up. Except for mastermind zone, we need above 100% of fire and holy, because I don't know the percentage of the Dark Odin, fire and holy imperil to our team, so I make him this mastermind zone above 100% of fire and holy, so above the 20 and 30. Let's check. Oh, for Edgar, just because I use the double mirrors from Mastermind Zone LB, so for King Edgar on the Brave Sea form, I won't use any kind of maybe elemental resistance for Edgar, because this will lower my attack. So I use this AoE Mirage from Mastermind Zone LB. So let's take a look on the battle. So for Starlight Elena, above 20 and 30. Venera, I think for the holy is not important, just because she is 100% of holy elemental, 100% of evasion, even from her normal form and her Brave Sea form. Yep. So for my team with this Sora on Carbuncle Esper, so Sora can use bar Fire to buff 80% of fire elemental resistance, just because they already buffed the green magic to this game. So now the bar Fire, all the bar elemental resistance now from 70% to 80%. So from for the holy elemental, I use this Divine Crystal Protection from Alexander Esper on Starlight Elena. So this is my team here. First, Sora for his normal form is not important, and for the card is his own vision card. For Lion Emblem to fill LB gates to our party, we could pouch if we need it. So the Save the Queen here will buff 30% of fire elemental resistance. Lots of LB fill, and yep. For his Brave Sea form, for the finish, for finishing this fight with this equipment and ability. So for my Sora has 200% of true dual wield attack and 275% of physical human healer, and then 295% of LB damage boost. So I forgot to mention, for this last 3 fight, this enemy damage cap is on 10 billion, not 2.147 from the past Dark Vision. And this is my Mastermind Zone as usual for spreading the buff with 100% provoke and evasion without any human healer on him. I think I need this accelerating power to boost LB gauge fill rate just because I need to cast his LB. Yep, that's all for Mastermind Zone. 100% provoke, 100% evasion, and also 100% of fire and holy elemental resistance. I already mentioned there because this Mastermind Zone need to hide from the enemy when we remove the Imperil. So for new Vision Awakenable Regen, I use this Judgment Staff. For dual cast this Pelga to remove the Imperil with dual cast. With Mad Discard, it has 100% attack, and for his Brave Shift form. So my Regen has 200% of dual will take, 300% of physical human killer, and 300% of LB damage boost. So I use these to spare here Longinus and Virtue Drake, just because the Imperil from King Edgar spear Imperil through his LB. So that's the advantage from Regen. Next, King Edgar of Figaro on his normal form. It's not important, just to fill the LB. So for King Edgar, equipment and abilities with Mazurka card, friend from today. So my Edgar has 200% of dual wield attack, 250% of physical human killer, and 80% of jump damage boost. So maybe if I use the Asura what I haven't finished the Asura trial, so you can use this on Edgar head, so you get 300% of human killer. So maybe I will come back later for finishing the fight for this fight. So for Star Elena here, with this Deathbringer, this will get will have a Man Eater on this Deathbringer, and Muramasa also 50% of human killer. The others is not important. So for my Starlight Elena here, oh wait, through dual wield under 50%. Did I made a mistake or change? Oh, there is lots of this. So 80. So I think I will use this one. Yep. So the human killer, maybe this is better. So for human killer, wow. So maybe I will change for a while. Right, maybe this is better. I use this Man Eater and Heartless Assassin here. So my Starlight Elena with the Guiding Yacht vision card. So this will boost attack for when equipped with Katana. So my Starlight Elena on the normal form has 200% of the dual wield attack, 200% of physical human killer, and I won't use any LB on her just to buff the modifier for the Gemini blade. So for her Brave Shift form is not important, just to make sure above 20% of fire and 30% of holy elemental resistance. So for the last unit is Neo Vision Vanilla Venice with her normal form has 100% provoke and 100% evasion, with 275% of human killer. On normal form is not important. The important is on her brave shift form. So the dual will attack 300% of physical human killer and 300% of ALB damage boost. So she is also mighty. So the main for use for this Venera is on her brave shift form for the finishing strike. So on her normal form has, where is the Marauder Blade? Oh, this one, this Marauder Blade has reduced 90% of defense. So this is the most important thing. So I think that's all for explanation to my team, and let's go to the fight. Alright guys, and let's go to the fight. Sorry for the long introduction to my team. And for the first turn, let's set up as usual for elemental buff. Sora, let's use Barfaraga here. Start Elena using Divine Castle Protection for fire and holy elemental buff. King Edgar Figaro, Dignify King of Figaro. For Reagan, let's use the eccentric here. Venera Venice using the Heavenly Blade. This will boost attack for 300% and also fill LB to the max. So for Mastermind Zone, let's use the AR Chain of Secure Solitude. So for second turn, let's use escape up the chain in case we don't get 100% chain for the chain score. Let's use triple SR clipping scissor from King Edgar of Figaro and from Venera Venice. Let's use the Umbral Dagger here and Sora triple command, speed slash to fill LB cage. And triple hero blade from Reagan, triple octo strike blade, and let me set up my auto clicker. Alright, let's make a chain. Other chain and more. So for as usual, if I make I close the apps. So wait a moment, I already reset it, and as you saw, always crash to my phone. And let's continue the fight. Let's use light shell battle world. This will give us give Elena, let Elena 200% of physical human killer. So for Mastermind Zone, start to use the reflector, critical mirror from Star Elena, critical mirror from Venera Venice, and elemental mirror from Venera Venice. So the Venera Venice already imbued by darkness. Alright, and this turn 3, this is the most important. We make sure your LB gauge, Mastermind Zone LB gauge is full. We need to use this his LB because this will grant us 2 times AoE Mirage. This is very important just because this King Edgar on the next turn we need to set up the setup for the kill turn, and the others, yep, I think that's not important. That's just defense. In the end of turn 3, 3, 6, 3, 7 or something. So this Dark Odin will imperil our team. So as usual, Mastermind Zone need to hide using stealth here. Now let's remove the imperil from our party. Let's use the dual cast Uraga and Dispelga. Let's target our team. So let's buff again our party using why is so lagging? Bafaraga and start arena using the Divine Castle Protection. So King Edgar, let's set up for the true Royal Shock from his LB. So Finera can just defend, I think. Set up a kill on turn 8. So next turn 5, King Edgar jump. Yep. So now the attack goes to Finera. Since my Mastermind Zone hide. So now let's jump using Figaro jump. For start arena, let's use the Stella Maris here. For Finera, we need to use the Marauder Blade here. This will break the enemy for the next 2 turns. Now it's the 3. Yep, this is 90% break of defense. And for the others, or for Mastermind Zone, I need to extend the buff just because his buff lasts for 2 turns. Let's use double up. Elemental Mirror from himself and Critical Mirror from himself. Last 3 turns, right? On turn 8. So for Sora and Dragon, still defense. Now let's use LB from Elena. For Sora, let's set up for the kill turn on the next turn, on turn 7. So triple command as usual, Infinity Wheel, Radiant Blade, and Ultimate Finish. For Reagan, just to change the form. For Finera Finish, let's Brave Shift her and do the buff, LB buff. This one, I think. Not this one. Where is it? This one? Or this one? Oh, this one. Yeah, boost LB damage 300% for 1 turn to caster. This one. The Darkness Amplifier 25%. This is higher than Madame Edel. And the other one is these things. Yes. So we need to target it to Mastermind Zone, just because this is all the single target attack. That's just to buff and prepare for the kill turn from Finera. So let's check it out. Yep, LB damage boost to 2 turn. This means this turn and the next turn. For Mastermind Zone, let's use. I think the buff is already on. 300% attack. Yep, killer on, and we're only using the projected mirror here. For Reagan, doing nothing, just defense. We need to change it just because the LB buff comes from the next turn. Let's see, Reagan power up on this turn before we begin. Oh, this one, this the increase LB damage boost. Yes, yep. So let's set up for this skill turn. Sora LB, Mastermind Zone LB, Reagan LB, Vanilla Venus LB, and start arena. Use the triple Gemini blade. Alright, let me use the manual here. I'm not using the auto clicker. Alright, start with Reagan first, Mastermind Zone and Sora, start Elena, Vanilla Venus, and drop the Edgar, and we get over 100% chain. Alright, we get 9.5, 9.4. So it seems the spear variance or something, I don't know. Maybe I will rerun this fight, and it seems the new score for me. So I think that's all for my today's video. Hope you can enjoy this video and guide you to finish this Dark Odin on Dark Vision 12. Maybe your equipment is better than mine, so that's all for my share, my strategies to finish this fight. Hope you can enjoy this video, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel to support me. And I'm David from FFBE Indonesia. Bye bye.